All right, here we are in the finals. We will be on the play,
What's with these hands?
and we're gonna have to mulligan this one.
Um,
Guaranteed turn 5 Stone Shock Giant, Brian.
I think I would keep this. It's a terrible hand, but it needs help.
It does
But
need help, but it does have like ideal mana, right?
like every hand at this point is going to need help, and at least we have half of what we need.
That's right. Hey,
Hey, sweet. So they gonna say probably should have played the mountain
just in case we drew what's it called?
in case we drew
Yeah, pump spell.
yeah,
All right,
the dragon manual.
I accept my mistake.
The only time I get worried about holding the forest is when he gets the 4 lands and he could disciple it.
Is this thing gonna get? Oh, it doesn't. Wow, I'm surprised this lived on double swamp. Okay, that's a little awkward. Yeah,
Yeah, I think we. Uh, I don't think we. I think we accept our fate and let our
and
guy
just
die.
let this thing die and then cast this.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, there's the argument to attack with both, but I really.
If he blocks here, it's just
Yeah.
like
We're not bluffing him. Like he's gonna block
right.
in that situation. Um, so just accept our fate.
All
It's
right.
not worth getting the 2 points of damage in to lose our dog. See mono black.
So far, I'd be kind of surprised though. I didn't really see much black floating around the tables.
He might have been to our right. That could have been the reason.
Yeah, it's true. We've already played against a player playing black. Now we draw Titan Strength.
This is interesting. So, we could attack here with both. I'm guessing that he would only block one of our creatures. We don't value, so I think the player just played Giant and pass, and then actually
Well,
try to have a better
if he's
play.
only going to block one, don't we want to attack then? Or
But it doesn't. We can't play Giant on the follow up, and
I
I feel like
see.
that same play is going to be here for us next turn as well.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
You want to prioritize using up our mana, getting this giant on the battlefield.
Right. This is a little bit risky in that he could he could have responses next turn if we make the same play, right?
Yeah. Okay. Well, looks like we got in for 2 this turn anyway.
Yep. I really like the Titan Strength with the Flame Speaker adept out. That's gonna be nice.
Yeah, because we can like put it on here and still get a benefit here. All right, he went top, temple.
Well, that's interesting. Green and blue. It might be. It's probably just green or blue. It's worth playing those lands off of one color.
Yeah, he bottomed that one. So he's down to just 1 swamp open.
Right, and
So that's pretty nice.
the only thing he can do is Boon of Erebos,
Right.
but it only saves this guy. It won't kill our guy. So that's actually
Right. He could also Viper's Kiss now, but we obviously know about that. So, okay.
he's thinking about something, or he's double queuing.
He said he's a big Brian Wong fan, by the way.
Who's not? Okay.
Sub-ideal draw here, but we have a full-on attack here, right?
Yep, we're getting in there. Yeah, I guess if he blocks our giant and boons, it's bad, but whatever. We can't play around that.
Right.
He got 6 cards in hand, so we got to get moving.
Right. He's just gonna block the 2-headed Cerberus.
So I think we just strength the Cerberus.
Yeah, I think so too.
Right. So now.
Now, do we
bottom?
want this mountain?
Oh, let's see. So that would take
1,
us
2,
to
3,
5.
4, 5, 6, 7. So we'd still need another land on top of that.
I mean, there's a good chance that our giant is not going to live anyways because he has 5 or 6 mana next turn. He's black. He's scryed a lot. Like our guy's probably going to die. So keeping the land seems really risky to me.
All right, so let's bottom that.
Yeah.
And get in for 9 here. And this, Voyaging Satyr's probably going to be attacking if he doesn't play anything.
All right, blue is the color. Yeah, so even if he has a sip of Hemlock, we're still in okay shape.
Yeah. He does have a sip, takes down the giant. Ooh, we draw a Leaf Crown Dryad.
So
if we put it
put it on the dog, he has to chump block.
He must block, and he takes 3.
If we put it on the satyr, we can attack with everything, but then he'll trade with our dog.
Right, he'll trade with dog, and he'll take 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, so I think we put it on the dog. He has to chump block the dog, which means even if he deals with our, dog, we at least get the leaf in play. So
right.
That's pretty good.
I like that. Also, a 3/4 double strike is like there's not a lot of creatures that can. A lethal, I should say, 3/4 double strike is like a pretty big issue for any deck. There's not that many creatures that can block that thing anyway, like without dying.
Our deck is so redundant that it's like we actually have a lot of good draws off the top. I mean, that was like probably the best thing we could have drawn, but I mean, we had a lot of good draws there.
So now we just stack with everything, right? Because he takes.
I think
he
so.
takes 3. He has to block here, and then we still get the Leaf Crown Dryad left over as well.
Yep.
All right. It looks like he doesn't have Farika's Cure either, so that's nice. Sure.
I think we can safely hold the land. All right, playing the land is also fine because our opponent is not playing around anything at this point. He's just trying to stay alive.
Yeah.
So there's really, it doesn't give him any, like, it doesn't affect his plays at this point.
That's what I was thinking too.
Right. Okay, well, we attack with everything.
Yeah, I think he's just
denying his information. All right.
Yep. All right.
So blue-black. It's possible that our Death Bowler Raiders aren't good.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. It's a rough one though because our deck is pretty well set up to support these, right? I mean, we do have double Savage Surge, Titan Strength. Titan Strength does get them by a return phalanx as well, and of course Coordinated Assault does too.
Yeah,
I feel like we want to. I understand. Like my knee jerk as well is like, oh crap, we saw return phalanx. We should get those out of there. But man, it's like.
Yeah, the nice thing is that we're on the draw, which means he'll probably play his phalanx on turn 2. So at least we'll know.
Yeah, that's true. Like we could hedge, take one of them out, and put a 2-headed Cerberus in instead.
The thing that I would probably want to add here would be the Spear Point Oriate if we added something actually.
Okay. Sure.
Just because the game is more likely to go longer and we just need to like keep up in the card advantage war. And that's actually pretty effective for that.
All right.
I could see taking out one Raider for the Spear Point.
All right. Destructive Revelry. Didn't see anything. The Cavern Lampad we obviously don't care about.
Yeah, Lampad might even just come out against us.
Yeah.
Blue-black is not typically that enchantment heavy.
All right, so we'll just leave it like this then.
Yeah. It's very possible we should have played all 3 dogs. The dogs have been so good for us.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
yeah. On the other hand, you don't really want to draw 2.
That's right. All right, now what do you think about this draw? On the draw.
On the draw, it's fine.
Yeah, I think it's okay, right?
Yeah, he mulligan too. The thing is, like, blue-black won't have as many things for us to kill and scry for value early game.
Yeah, that is the hard part.
I'm not getting away from that hand. Okay, we're doing fine. This is gonna be the good old Brian Wong draft where we didn't do anything that impressive, but we just kind of did consistent things every game, and sometimes our opponent couldn't keep up with that.
This is your style?
This is my style.
Yeah, I like it. All right. So we actually don't have a play here anyway, so we can just play our tempo.
Yep. Pretty good we drew on a turn where we didn't need an untapped land.
You like topping this guy?
Let's see. We have
4 lands. We can play a Borderland Minotaur and then an Ill-Tempered Cyclops if we top it. If we don't, then we give ourselves a better chance to drawing an extra land and hitting Stone Shock Giant or Nessian Asp in 2 turns.
Did our opponent miss? No, he did not miss Lander. I think we keep it.
Yeah, I think so too. It's just a very solid threat.
Yeah, even if we don't use it for a while, it's still going to be better than a lot of our other draws.
Yeah. All right, he's going to read the bones now.
Okay, that's going to help him out of his mulligan, and we didn't really punish him by dealing earlier damage.
Yeah, but we're going to start dropping the beef now. Probably just go with this guy to start.
Oh, yeah.
Engage beef. Go.
Borderland Minotaur is the Brian Wong card. So unassuming and
Is that how you view
unimpressive.
yourself in the mirror?
Oh, we got a horse.
All right, so the horse is actually kind of a big issue here, huh?
Well, I mean, we can't do
Potentially.
anything about it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just going to make chump blockers. Like they're never going to amount to enough to actually kill our creatures.
You
So,
sound like a bad dad. You're never going to amount to anything. See? You just jump in front of a minotaur. Actually, now we know what that soldier looked like. He's wearing a gray tunic.
Did we see a Lash of the Whip last game? Remind me.
That was the other game. No, right? Thinking. Maybe it was this match. I can't remember.
I think we played the Asp because
because it plays around it.
The bigger creature is just going to get chump blocked anyways.
And this way we play around Lash.
Right. If he does lash us, we lose our worst creature, not our better creature.
Is this enough of a reason for you to want to bring in Destructive Revelry?
I'd probably want to see. I mean, we did see the land pad, so I mean, it's probably enough. But
getting there, yeah.
It's not like it's an incredible card against us, but
no,
it is
it's not
annoying.
But it is annoying. I mean, look at our.
Yeah.
We have 8.
I mean, it's going to gain him like
power.
20 life over the course of this game.
Right. Okay.
I mean, it's a plan for him.
And then he Viper's Kissed Arnesian Asp.
Sure. So
we've drawn a land, so we have Savage Surge, Ill-Tempered Cyclops, or Stone Shock Giant, Coordinated Assault.
Okay, I think we should play our land and bash in with both.
I mean, he's going to block here.
Yeah, if he's going to block, we're just going to use a combat trick, and we'll probably just use...
Okay, he does. What do you like using here, actually? Do you like getting Magma Jet out of our hand, maybe, or...
So maximizing our mana is not the big of an issue.
Yeah, we could do Magma Jet, Ill-Tempered Cyclops for the turn and get 2 Scries. I feel like our Coordinated Assault and Savage Surge maybe are a little bit better than Magma Jet, although it doesn't go to the face. I'm not sure.
So the thing is that the pump spells are more risky when he's not tapped out to cast.
True.
Makes me kind of want to cast one now.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, especially because we do have 2 of them in our hand.
Right. So yeah, I kind of like just casting like the assault and just playing a giant.
Playing this giant. Right?
Yeah, actually, let's play the Savage Surge.
Just because it's not as good as assault.
Yeah, because the assault, it could potentially get us more. And no. Sorry, I'm wrong.
Okay.
Use the assault because we want the surge to negate his wave. Oh, Wave Crash Titan's gonna die.
It's dying. Yeah, the thing I keep thinking about is like, what if he plays like a Keepsake Gorgon, right? Then we want Assault.
Right.
Yeah. Any Death Toucher, we want Assault.
Yeah, so I think we use the Surge.
I think I like using the Surge too. Also,
getting the Trample guy online is actually just as good as getting the Giant online, I think.
That's right. All right, so kill that. Especially because we have the mana to Monstrosity at next turn, so.
All right. The board is quickly becoming untenable for our opponent.
It is. Marshall and Brian, your friendly neighborhood beef delivery service. We've got more coming.
Yeah, the nice thing about keeping the jet with the assault is that they can combine to like
take down
strike.
Yeah, take down something really big.
Yeah, and like the Keepsake Gorgon is something like that'd be annoying.
Yeah, Gorgon would be annoying. What's it called? The
Hythonia.
Yeah, if he goes land Hythonia. I was thinking what we saw in the first game, the 5/5 monster, Sealock monster or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, that's nice because we can get him with this or this. We wouldn't be able to attack here, but even then we could. All right.
Yeah, the list of good things he can do from this position is pretty low.
Yeah. Blood Toll Harpy.
That's not one of them.
This does theoretically, at least from his side, let him double block Harpy and a token on Borderland Minotaur. Wow.
we got tricks for days, Marshall.
I actually like that we have coordinated assault here still too, because we can. This turn looks pretty sweet for us because we have the opportunity to do this if we want, and then we can also do this plus this turn, which is really nice.
All right. In the dark, I'm saying we attack with everything for every turn of the rest of this game.
Yeah, I think that's.
And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't see how this game going any other way.
Right. The only card that we're worried about, or worried about's not the right term, but the only card that we're considering, I think, here is Voyage's End. That's the one card that we just want to make sure we don't do something really stupid into. Mm-hmm. Like, if he double blocks here, I would put him on it for sure. What? What does he have? He has Savage Surge here? He's double blocking the Nessian Asp as a 3/4, and he's only going to be doing 3 to it. I mean, we don't care because we can just Magma Jet something. But
100% fine just passing priority here.
Yeah, I'm going to do that too. I'm just trying to figure out what the heck he's up to here.
I don't know.
And we're fine just letting him without monstrosing this, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that would use all our mana.
Yeah, so
we
sure, man.
Whatever he's doing.
He must have Savage Surge. Oh, Triton Tactics.
So we could Magma Jet, but I mean...
We could Magma Jet the Blood Toll.
Our guy's not even dying.
No, it's not.
So that's fine.
Did we just let him do it?
I mean...
We could also take this opportunity to fire this guy off if we felt it was necessary.
So, like, what's his follow-up to this? Boon of Erebos? Like, I mean, our guy's still going to live. So, I mean, I'm just 100% okay with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2/3.
Honestly,
yeah.
Our Asp is our least valuable player at this point. I don't even care if he dies.
Yeah. All right. I'm just going to play the giant here.
Yeah, fortunately, like we've been dealing so much damage that like we can even if he has Hythonia, like it's probably gonna have to block and we can just smash through it before he could possibly monstrous it.
Right. You see what he said? Jeez, truly the red-green monster stack, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, the good thing about this version of it is that we actually did good things in the early game in a lot of our games. Like we didn't just wait until turn 4 to start playing stuff. We actually usually did good stuff early on to put pressure on our opponent and then let our monsters close it out. This game was an exception because our opponent stumbled.
Right.
Top.
Night Howler.
See, yeah, we're at the point now that if we lose this game, we're bringing in the Revelry. How big is the Howler?
1/1. It's a 1/1.
Okay.
Which is actually what you mentioned. Remember, that was our potential first pick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and you mentioned that this is the reason why you didn't like it is because sometimes it just ends the game and it's amazing, and sometimes it's this, which is really just not what he wants to be doing here.
All right, so he's gonna have a lot of stuff out. Okay, so we're up to 7 mana.
Yeah, so we're 1 away from being able to fire this guy off and just end the game on the spot.
Yeah. I'm a little bit annoyed about the potential of him being able to. Like if we first strike and kill some creatures with assault, then the Night Howler gets bigger. That could be annoying.
That's true.
It looks like we just attack with everything though.
So do you? Yeah, because I mean, really, the coordinated assault is just a total blowout here, right? Because I mean, we can monstrous this and do coordinated assault, and if he doesn't block correctly, let's see, that's 6. Oh, we can get him down to 1. I guess that's not quite. Or actually.
Well, because we have the Magma Jet in our hand.
And then we have Magma Jet, yeah.
We're probably going to try to play this safe, so I think we just attack with everything. And if the Night Howler if the Night Howler would get awesome somehow, then we just kill it before that happens.
I just love that what you just said. We're going to play this safe, attack with everything.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny. All right, so he's making sure that his Omen Speaker dies to grow his Night Howler by 1, which I don't think we care about that much anyway, but... All right, so his blocks are chump, chump, chump. So we don't even need to use up a thing here. The question is, are we going to do this? And I think it's yes.
Monstrous, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, he gets to grow his Night Howler by 1. It becomes a 2/2. Like, do we really care?
I guess not.
Right?
I mean...
we can still kill it.
Like how is he coming back in this game? Like
yeah, that is the question.
Game on the back of Night Howler somehow, right?
Even then, no, he's just not, because we have coordinated assault, and his Night Howler's not going to be a 5/5. right?
And our Asp is going to attack next turn too.
And our Asp gets to attack next turn as well. I think I'm pretty comfortable just firing off Monstrosity and being like, sure.
Okay.
I mean, he's going to be down to 1 soldier left and this Blood Toll Harpy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Monster 5. I command you, monster. Get large.
All right. So he goes to 7, and we reduce his board to rubble.
The thing is, like, we're in a situation where we're not even just like playing around a thing. We have to play around like a sequence of like 12 things.
That's right. All right. So he has a merchant to help bolster his life total, but still his board is a huge issue for him. Like, this is still not good for him.
Do we draw? Like, we don't have any bad draws either.
Yeah, because if we draw
Night Howler and then just attack,
just kill Night Howler and attack.
Yeah, I'm just annoyed by that thing.
Okay.
It might get bigger. I don't know.
We see Rage of Perforos Borderland Minotaur. Feels like we can just keep both of those too. I mean, at least the Rage
keep
we
both
keep it.
And put the Rage on top.
Yeah.
I think Hythonia. I don't know. Maybe Hythonia could theoretically survive, and we need to finish it off with that or something. I don't know. Yeah, he's drawing dead. We're just gonna play it out.
Yeah.
But it's important to stay vigilant because, like, even if you're like 99% favorite to win, you don't want to give him the 1%.
That's right. All right. So I like actually using coordinated assault, or I want to
just kill him if he blocks like that.
Oh, he does. Wait, 6, 10, 13. Yeah, of course. How about we just kill him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems prudent.
All right. We got
High
there.
five, Marshall.
High five you, sir. Thank you. That was fun. All right. So that was it. That was our Theros one. We're going to be doing at least one video like this for each of the sets in Theros. So we'll be doing a Born of the Gods and a Journey into Nyx when those come out. So that'll be fun too. But this was cool, Brian. I'm glad you decided to come do a video with me. Hopefully you'll do more.
I'm glad we won. It would have been embarrassing if we lost in the first round.
Yeah, I'm stoked we won too. That was awesome. All right, so if you guys want to send an email to either Brian or I, limitedresourcespodcast@gmail.com. If you want to follow us on Twitter, Marshall_LR is me, and he is Brian_LR. And if you want to join the clan on Magic Online, just send me a message, Marshall_LR, and I'll get you an invite. Very easy to do. You only need to meet 2 requirements, one of which Brian Wong meets. The first one, which is that he loves Magic. He's kind of a jerk though.
Yeah.
But we let him in the clan anyway. But you ostensibly you're not a jerk, and then I'll let you in the clan. And last but not least, well, I guess you're probably already on there, but lrcast.com is the place to find all things limited resources. Guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.